has reached 500 million subscribers. 1 out of 16 people on the earth have subscribed to this man's little corner on the internet. For context, if each of those 500 million people held hands together and stretched out, they would go around the circumference of the earth 19 times. Put your fedoras on because today I want to discuss some takeaways about the modern world that stem from a man having such gargantuan levels of influence. So, what are these takeaways, you may ask? Nothing. There are no takeaways. In fact, the only takeaways in this video will be stemming from the fact that you, yes, you the viewer, clicked on this video. Let's get into it. Gossip has existed since the dawn of human civilization. It's the glue that brought us together alongside fiction. In-group gossip was the most effective way, according to best-selling author and historian Yuval Noah Harari at least, that brought civilization together into one piece, brought cohesiveness into tribes. But that's in-group gossip. Modern internet gossip relies on out-group gossip. Like, what benefit do we get knowing about these scandals of celebrities? And also, why do we need to know them? In short, years of evolution rewarding gossip led to it being rewarded in our brains. So whenever we hear of drama, boom, neuron activation. Also, you wouldn't want to share the fact that Jessica from your local elementary school has a crush on Josh. No. You'd want to share that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were seen together. For some reason, the larger the scale, the larger the reward that one gets by spreading it. Now, hey, you may say, modern civilization is actually debittled by gossip. There is no need for it in the modern world. It is built on trust. Trust that the people who built your house built it strong so it won't collapse. Trust that the people at the plumbing department will provide water. Trust that the people who launch satellites will have done it correctly so you can get to your destination 5 minutes faster than you normally would using GPS. Gossip or controversy does not help in that. Gossip or controversy does not help in the functioning of the modern world. So why is it necessary? Well, two reasons. Number one, escapism. The mental reward for gossip is so large that people do it to get an outlet. And number two, control of fame. You don't want the people in powerful positions to do wrong things, now would you? Years of media have twisted that into fame equating to controversy. Every single time that something happens relating to someone famous, gossip and controversy. The survival versus progress question comes in. Like, maybe it was needed for survival, but does it help progress? Well, that depends on hard work. A person who does hard work does not need to be gossiped about, but a person who is in a position of power does not do much work, at least relating to what they produce, and most importantly, is being cared about by the public media, is bound to be spread controversy about, which is not to be ignored and will have a positive impact on society by correcting the people who influence people. Now, here the Mr. Beast argument comes in. Most of the people who clicked on this video will be in two categories. People who think Mr. Beast is just another large YouTuber who makes these silly little YouTube videos and earns literal billions of dollars from them. And then there's the other type of people who think that Mr. Beast is a person who works 16 hours a day, has multiple ventures, does philanthropy for the good of the world, was nowhere 11 years ago, and has worked very hard to get here. And I'll be judging that the twist in this video, if you can call it that, that this isn't about a Mr. Beast controversy or the lessons about the downfall of the modern world. No, you wouldn't be surprised. But the first group will be surprised. Here's the thing, you probably didn't know that Mr. Beast works that hard. You probably didn't know that the people at your power station work that hard. You would care if you find somebody doing something illegal. You would care if you find somebody in a position of power abusing it. You wouldn't care if it wasn't a person in a position of power. Okay, so I want to end it here because my thoughts are getting very muzzly and I don't want to be on camera, so I'll just be viewing from here if you don't mind. All I want to say is that people who work hard deserve their position and do not need to be gossiped about. People, on the other hand, who are in positions of power and do not quote unquote need corrections are the people who need gossip the most. Gossip and controversy act as a sort of modern social corrector for those who can't be corrected by humans. This is easily one of my worst videos. I still couldn't get my point across, but I hope you sort of got it because I think it's kind of important.